All right. Hello, everybody. We're live. Okay. I'm going to wait just a few more minutes for people to tune in. In the meantime, I'm Jacinda. I'm a Pilates instructor at Yates. And today I'm very excited to be doing a 45-minute mat Pilates workout with everybody. So thank you for having me. Thank you for joining me. For some of my regulars out there, just comment and say hello. I miss you all. And if this is your first time ever to Pilates, welcome. It's a lot of fun. You'll get a great workout. And who knew you can actually do Pilates without a gym, a studio, or any fancy equipment? All you need is a mat, or if you don't even have a mat, you can use a rug, a towel, carpet, just anything that the ground is firm but soft so it cushions your spine. You only need a small amount of space, and we're all going to be using our own body weights. So we're going to be toning and stretching out from head to toe. There's no jumping or jarring motions, so both your joints and your neighbors will thank you. And as always, if anything hurts, don't do it. Feel free to take a break, sit the exercise out, join us back when you're ready. I can't be there with you in person, so I'm really gonna have to rely on you to monitor yourself and to be very kind to yourself. So with that said, this exercise is designed for beginner to low intermediate level, but that by no means that it's easy, as some of you may be able to attest. I'll be giving you a lot of different variations, so you can choose what options you want to work with today. And for those of you who've been doing this with me for a while, I invite you to take some of the more challenging variations. Okay, so it's 5:01. We'll get started. This workout is going to include both warm up and cool down within the workout. Well, first, warm up, we'll talk about the Pilates breathing. So in Pilates, we breathe a little bit differently than how we normally do in daily life. The point is that we want to activate our core. And by core, I'm referring to both not just the abdominals, but also abdominals, obliques, lower back, glutes, hips, and as well as the deep abdominal muscles, the transverse abdominis. That's the muscle that wraps all around and keeps us stable, keeps our core nice and lifted. So we're going to activate that with our Pilates breathing. So sitting comfortably, however you are, you can even kneel up. We're going to take our hands to our rib cages and pull the navel in toward the spine. We're going to tilt the tailbone under, so flatten out the lower back. And we're going to inhale, breathing into the rib cages, let the hands separate, expand the rib cages out to the side, and exhale, squeeze everything back in. The hands, fingers come in toward each other. Inhale, breathe into the rib cages, breathe into your hands, and exhale, let the rib cages come back in together. Your fingertips come back in toward the center. So we're activating our transverse abdominis here. Deep breathing. Keep pulling the navel in toward the spine. At no point do we want to pop open our rib cages out like this. We want to keep everything pulled in and expand out to the side. And exhale. So now let's take this to the mat. We're going to lie down on our back with our knees bent, feet flat on the mat here. Go ahead and take your hands over the rib cages just like before. Pull the navel in, flatten out the lower back, and inhale, expand the rib cages out to the side. And exhale, the rib cages nip back in. Feel everything in here activate. Inhale. And exhale, everything come back in. One more inhale. And exhale, come back in. Go ahead and take the arms down by your side. Now we're going to keep pulling in the navel towards the spine, lower back, flatten down. Inhale. And exhale, draw the shoulder blades down. Imagine the shoulder blades gliding down your back. Inhale. And exhale, glide the shoulder blades down, imagining that you're shortening the distance between your ribs and your hip bone. Drawing everything down, inhale, and exhale, squeeze back in. So we're nice and tight and engaged right here in the middle. From here, let's warm up our core, activating our core. Go ahead and take one knee into your chest, and the other knee comes into. Now take the legs out to 90 degrees, making sure that the lower back stays down flat on the ground. If you feel the lower back coming up, go ahead and bring the knees in a little bit more. But otherwise, ideally, we want to keep the knees right above the hips. Pressing the arms down, pull the belly in. We're going to lower one leg down, reach the toes toward the front edge of the mat, and lift back up. And lower the other leg down and lift back up. So at no point should your lower back lift up off of the ground. If it's coming up, just lessen the range of motion. Make it a tiny little movement. The leg stays in that 90 degrees the entire time, each time coming back to 90, right above the hips. So we're activating our lower abs all around our core. We're really using our abs to bring the legs back up and lower down and up. If this feels hard, then you are doing it correctly. So really pressing the abs in, lower back down to the ground. Inhale as you lower. Exhale up. One more. Inhale, lower. And exhale up. Go ahead and draw the knees in for a moment, rocking the knees from side to side. Now let's take the legs out to 90 again, arms out to the side. Pressing the legs in together, we're going to lower both legs over to one side, just a couple of inches, and bring the legs back up to center. Lower over to the other side and back up to center. So we're stretching out our obliques as well as loosening up our lower back. If you've been sitting all day at your desk over your computer, this should feel a little bit like a release and it should feel nice, hopefully. And we want to keep the knees right over the hips, 90 degrees. So don't bring your knees into the chest and we lose the stretch for the obliques. So take them out 90 degrees, lower back flat, and bring over to the side. Feel the stretch in the obliques and contract to bring the legs back up. Stretch in the obliques and contract to bring back up. So nice, slow, controlled motion. This is still the warm up. So we're not going to lower our legs all the way down. We're just lowering a couple of inches and up, and one more, lower. And bring the legs back up and knees into your chest for a little break. And breathing in and breathing out. Legs out to 90 again. Arms are long down by your side. Now this time pressing the legs in tightly together, hugging the midline. We're going to lower both legs down toward the front edge of the mat and lift back up. Lower down and lift to 90 degrees. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Don't forget to keep the lower back flat down on the ground. The shoulder blades drawn down the back. Upper body's completely still. Really working into the lower abs here to bring the legs back up. And inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale and hug the knees in. Good. Gently rock the knees from side to side. And we're ready to go into the 100. Let's bring the legs out to 90 degrees, knees right above the hips. Float the arms above the ground. Lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Make sure you're curling up from your shoulder blades. And from here, we're going to inhale and pump the arms up and down for 5 counts. And exhale and pump the arms up and down for 5 counts. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you keep a little distance under the chin, between the chin and the chest. Imagine you're holding an egg under your chin. And the lower back stays down on the ground. Keep pulling the belly in toward the spine. If your back isn't feeling great today, go ahead and take your feet down and just keep the arms pumping. You're pumping with the entire arm. Otherwise, if your back is feeling strong and you want to challenge, go ahead and extend the legs out to a high diagonal. Now, pressing the heels in together, toes apart, squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a couple more. 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pulling the navel into the spine. Keep your gaze at your navel. And one more set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause. Exhaling all the air out. And bend the knees, come on down. And gently rock the knees from side to side. Excellent. That's a way that we add a little bit of cardio into our Pilates workout. Okay. Next is roll up. So let's rock up to seated. We're going to warm up our spine. So sitting with our legs out in front of us, knees bent, legs about hip distance apart. Go ahead and take the hands under the thighs. And we're going to inhale, lift the sternum, lift the chest up toward the ceiling. And exhale, draw the chin to chest, round the spine. Roll back until the arms are almost straight. Inhale, still keep that scoop in the belly. As you roll forward, and exhale, roll all the way over the legs, rounding over the knees. Inhale, lift the chest and draw the shoulders down. You can even lift the chin slightly. And exhale, round the spine. Roll back. Keep your feet heavy on the mat. And inhale, start to roll back up. Keep that C curve. And exhale all the way over the legs. One more like this. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round everything out, rolling back, back, back. And inhale, start to roll back. And exhale all the way over. Now, if this is good for you, we can keep going like this. Otherwise, you want a little bit more of a challenge. Let's release the hands. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round the spine, roll back, but keep your arms reaching forward, back, back, back. You can roll all the way back down to the mat and arms up overhead. Inhale, lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. And exhale, roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Reach over the legs. You can even straighten out your legs, flex the feet, digging the heels in. Inhale, we roll back, back, back. Slowly lowering one vertebra down at a time. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. And exhale, rolling up, up, up. So we're going nice and slow, nice and controlled. So we don't use momentum to sit up. We're going to use the strength of our core to come all the way down, down, down. And slowly peeling the spine up off of the mat here. Rolling up, up, up. And reach for your toes. Get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Good. Go ahead and release the upper body over the legs wherever you can hold. Gently pull the upper body down toward your legs for a stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. All right. Let's sit on up. Scoot forward for rolling like a ball. Roll back. We're going to start out with a modification here. We're going to take the hands under the thighs and just rock back just slightly so we're balancing on our tailbone here. If you can, lift up your feet up off of the mat and hold this balance. You can take your hands down by your side, pull the navel in toward the spine, keep your gaze down on your navel, and we're going to just slightly roll back just tiny little bit and roll up and balance. You can use your hands to guide you, roll back, roll up and balance. So just tiny, tiny little dip in the lower back. Back and up. So really using the abs to get us back up. Roll back and roll up. Good. So if this is good, keep going. Otherwise, if you want more of a challenge, holding onto your legs. Keep your head down in between your knees. We're going to just tiny dip back and up and balance here. Roll back. Roll up and balance. One more. Back. Up and balance. Good. Take your feet down, soles of feet together, and release the knees. Let them open and release the upper body forward. Let's stretch out the hip flexors. Good work. And go ahead and come on up. Bend your knees. And we're all going to slowly roll down, 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 all the way down to the mat. So now we're going to work our hip joints and our legs here. So hug one knee into your chest and extend the leg up toward the ceiling. Now, if your leg can't come up to perpendicular, that's okay. Wherever they are, even here, here, wherever they are, just lengthen them out long as you can. Toes are softly pointed. Arms are down by your side. We're going to take that leg across the body, reach the big toe toward the opposite shoulder here. Get that nice cross and stretch in our outer hips. And then let's circle that leg around and back up to the top. And cross around and up top. Okay, so the point of this exercise is stable base. Hips are completely still. So if you take a quick peek at your knee that's bent, it's not moving from side to side. If it is, make the circling leg, the circle a little bit smaller, even the size of a tennis ball. It's all about control here. Arms pressing down, pulling the navel in toward the spine. That will help us to stabilize and pause up top. Let's reverse the direction. So open a little and then circle round back up. Open a little and circle around and back up. Don't forget to get the cross across the body when you come back up. We want to get a full circle, working the inner thighs as well. Around and up. And cross around and up. Use the lower abs to draw the leg back up the center. And one more, around and up. And go ahead and bend that knee and release the foot down to the ground. So other leg comes in and extend out wherever you can take it. And toes are softly pointing, arms down by your side. Cross that leg over toward the opposite shoulder. Reach that toe up toward the shoulder. And then circle around and up. And cross around and up. Think about reaching the leg out long as you can make it. You're drawing circles right on the ceiling with your big toe. Around and up. And cross around and up. Nice and slow, controlled motion here. Nothing else moving. Around and up. Keep breathing naturally. That will help. Round and up, and one more in this direction. Around and up, and pause. Now reverse. Open a little and circle around and up. Making sure that when you open the leg, you don't let the opposite hip roll up off of the mat like this. I'm going to keep everything down, both hips down on the mat. Around and up. It's like you can balance a teacup on your hips and it's not going to splash. Around and up, and around and up. And one more, round and up, and knee into the chest. Good, let's stretch out the hip flexors for a moment here. Bend both knees, place the soles of feet together, and let the knees open like book. And you can take your hands over on top of the thighs and gently press the legs away. Getting a nice stretch all along here. Breathing in and breathing out. And go ahead and close the legs. And we're going into the abdominal series of 5 really great exercises to target the core muscles. Let's take the knees into our chest and lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Now, if you have any neck issues, you can feel free to take your head down and still do these exercises with your head down. Otherwise, go ahead and lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to do the single leg stretch. Extend one leg out, other leg, knee comes in toward the chest, outside hand on your ankles, inside, other hand is toward the inside of the knee. And gently pull that leg in as the other leg shoots out, extend, getting that nice stretch in the hips. And let's switch hands, switch legs, and extend and exhale all the air. And reach and exhale all the air. And reach and exhale all the air. Now let's speed this up a little bit. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Good. Don't forget to get full extension in the legs, even though you're going faster. If you need to slow it down, feel free to do so. I want you to get the full extension so we're both strengthening and stretching. Keep pulling the navel in toward the spine. Keep a little bit of a space between the chin and the chest, lifting up from the shoulders. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Exhale, come on down, knees into the chest. Good work. Gently rock the knees from side to side. Okay, double leg stretches next. Lifting up the head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to hug the knees in toward the forehead. Try to make your forehead touch your knees if you can. And then inhale, extend the legs out, extend the arms up overhead. Exhale, circle the arms around and bring the knees back in. Inhale, reach everything out long, full extension. Exhale, everything comes back in, hugging everything in. Make yourself into a tiny little ball. Inhale, reach. Now making sure at this point your abs are still engaged, lower back stays flat on the ground. Exhale, come back in. If you feel the lower back coming up off the ground, go ahead and take your arms and legs up toward the ceiling a little higher and come back in. One more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, come back in. We're going to speed this up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw everything back in. Inhale, exhale, fully extend. Exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And come back down. Good. Turn your head from side to side, releasing any tension in the neck. And rock the knees from side to side. Good work. Scissors are next. Bring the legs up toward the ceiling. We're going to split the legs apart. Now, if you can't straighten your legs out like this, it's fine if they're bent as long as they stay in the same shape. We're going to lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Take your hands behind your ankle, calves, or thighs, whatever you can grab, and gently pull that leg in toward you. And switch legs and exhale out. We're getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs, the hamstrings, and exhale. And exhale. Imagining you're trying to bring your forehead toward your knees rather than your knees to your forehead. So activate from the upper body and exhale. And exhale, reach the other leg away as the leg comes in, and switch and exhale. And exhale. And one more exhale. We're going to speed this up. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And if you want a little bit more of a challenge, hold onto your ankles. Exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. One more round. Inhale, inhale, exhale, And exhale, come on down, knees in. Good work. Go ahead and gently rock the knees from side to side and turn the head from side to side. Okay. Double straight leg. Leg lowers. Bring the legs up toward the ceiling, hands behind the head at the base of the head, right here. Turn the legs out from the hip socket here. So your heels are together, toes are slightly apart. We're gonna lower down the legs a couple of inches and bring the legs back up. Inhale as we lower, and exhale, we bring the legs back up. Make sure that your lower back is staying flat down on the ground. So take the legs to only about the point which you can still keep the lower back down to the ground, and then bring the legs back up. Inhale as we lower. Exhale, we bring the legs back up. Now we're doing this nice and slow so we have control. At no point are we ever using momentum here. Lower down and lift and lower and lift, and one more and lower and lift. Come on down for a second for a little break. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now we're going back up again, hands behind the head, legs up toward the ceiling. Now if you can't straighten out your legs, you can feel free to bend your knees so your legs are forming a diamond shape, kind of like this. Okay. Now we're going to lower on the count of 1, 2, 3, and lift down 1. Lower 1, 2, 3, lift down 1. Lower 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift, and 1, 2, 3, and lift. Now we're going to lower on the count of 1 and lift down 1, 2, 3, and lower on 1. Lift 1, 2, 3, and lower on 1. Lift 1, 2, 3, and lower. 1, 2, 3, and lower, and 1, 2, 3, and come on down, knees into your chest. Good work. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Gently rock the knees. We're going into the last exercise in this ab series, the crisscross. Great for the obliques. Hands behind the head. Let's take the legs out to 90 degrees. Go ahead and extend one leg out and twist from the waist opposite shoulder toward opposite knee. Keep the elbows wide. Exhale all the air. And switch and exhale all the air. Twist. And switch and exhale, making sure that the knees right above the hips. They don't come in past the hips. They are right above the hips. And switch and exhale. This way, you're forced to lift a little higher in the shoulder here. So you're working the abs a little bit more. And twist and exhale. So you're really going to feel this. Abs, obliques, everything around here. Keep the shoulders back. And exhale. Now, if your back isn't feeling so great, go ahead and keep the feet down and just twist in the upper body. And twist. And twist. This way you're still getting nice work for the obliques. And come back down for a second. We're going to go back in with a little bit faster tempo here. All right, lifting back up or keeping your feet down. Up to you. Lift up. We're going to inhale, inhale, exhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. One last set. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Exhale, come on down, knees into your chest. Fantastic job. Ooh. Rock the knees from side to side. All right, stretch the abs out a little bit. Go ahead and take the feet down to the ground. Extend the legs out. Arms up overhead. I don't have a lot of space here, but if you do, go ahead and fully extend your arms out. Reach the fingers away. Reach the toes away. And breathing in. Breathing out. And go ahead and take the hands down by your side. Let's turn around on our stomach. So we're going to stretch out the abs for a second. So hands under the shoulders and gently press up. Feel a nice stretch coming all down, all along the front of our body where we just worked. Breathing in and breathing out. And come on down. Go ahead and press the hips back to our heels for a rest pose. So the toes are together, knees are apart. Rounding the spine, we're pulling the belly up and away from the thighs and reaching the fingertips forward. Breathing in and breathing out. And come on up. Okay, for the next we're going to do some back work. I'm going to turn around facing this way so you can see me. Okay, so I'm lying down on my stomach. Make a pillow top shape with your hand and place your forehead down on your hand. From here, squeeze the glutes, pull the belly in toward the spine. Imagining you have a little ice cube underneath your belly button and you want to pull away from it. You don't want to touch that ice cube. Keep your feet heavy down on the ground. We're going to inhale, extend the upper body, reach the top of the head forward and up and float the upper body up off of the ground. And exhale, lower everything down slowly, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift, just float 1 inch above the ground. Keep the abdominals drawn in. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. And one more, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Now take the hands under the shoulders and press the hips back to the heels, rounding out the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Let's come on out onto our stomach again. This time, hands are by our sides, by our shoulders. Legs are about mat width apart. They're heavy on the ground. Keep pulling the belly in and up away from the ground and squeeze the glutes to protect the lower back. We're going to inhale, reach the nose forward, reach the chin, reach the chest, and exhale, slowly lower down, chin and nose. Inhale, lift the nose, lift the chin, lift the chest. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can push up on your hands, lift the elbows, but be sure to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs to protect the lower back, and slowly lower down, elbows, chest, chin, and nose. Inhale, reach up, feel yourself extend, and reach the crown of the head up and away. And exhale, lower the upper body down. You're lengthening at the same time. Imagining that you're growing in the spine, reaching up. And exhale, as we lower down, think about lowering the upper body a little bit further away from the rest of your body. One more. Inhale, lift and extend. Up, up. And exhale, lower down, down, down. And go ahead and press the hips back. Again, rounding out the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. And go ahead and sit up. Swing the legs out in front of you for some spine stretch forward. Really great for our postures. So we're sitting in front of us, sitting with our legs in front of us. I want to sit up nice and tall here. If you need to bend your knees so that you can sit straight, go ahead and do so. You want to flex the feet. Make sure the kneecaps and the toes are all pointing toward the ceiling. Going to float the arms. Arms are parallel to the ground. Now imagine that you have a paper towel tube wrapped around your torso. It's nice and thick, nice and stiff. It's lifting you up nice and tall. So you want that kind of engagement there. Your transverse abdominis nice and engaged. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the crown of the head up toward the ceiling, grow tall. And exhale, the upper body reaches over the roll of paper towel. So we can't round over like this. We're lifted up and we're just trying to reach over the roll of paper towel here. Inhale, start to roll back, stack the spine up. And exhale, settle the shoulders down. Inhale, lift and grow tall. And exhale, reach just the upper spine forward, crown of head forward. Keep the arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, start to roll back. And exhale, shoulders draw down. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, reach forward, lengthening the spine. Inhale, start to roll back. And exhale, draw the shoulders down. Take your hands by your side. And we're going to roll all the way down onto the mat. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All the way down. And go ahead and bend your knees and hug the knees in. We're going to go into the corkscrew. Great for the abs, lower back. And take the arms down by your side. Take the legs up toward the ceiling. Don't worry if your legs are bent. It's completely okay. Press the heels together, toes are apart. And we're going to lower the legs over to one side, just a couple of inches. Circle around to the other side, back up. Immediately reverse the circle over to one other side. Circle around and back up. And cross, circle around and up. Keep pressing the hands down onto the ground. Your palms, your triceps firmly planted down onto the ground. For stable upper body. And around and up. Use the lower abs to draw the legs back up to center. And around and up. And go ahead and hug the knees in. Either rock up to seated, or we're going to do a roll up. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rolling up the rest of the way. Reach over the toes. And back up. Now we're going into the saw. Great for obliques, or waist muscles right there. We're going to open the legs wider than mat width apart, flexing the feet, the toes, the knees again, facing toward the ceiling the whole time. Arms float out to the side, not completely out to the side, but slightly forward so we can see them in our peripheral vision. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to. And exhale, twist from the waist. Reach the opposite pinky finger toward the opposite pinky toe. Reach a little further. Reach a little further. Exhale, all there. And reach a little further. Exhale. And come back up to center. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And exhale, twist and reach. And reach. And reach. And come back up to center. Inhale, nice and tall, shoulders down. Exhale, twist from the waist. And reach. And reach. And reach. And come back up to center. One last one. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, twist and reach. And reach. And reach. And coming back to center. Good. Take the legs together. Again, let's slowly roll down, down, down. Bend the knees. Gonna work on glutes. So arms down by your side. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Start to lift the tailbone up off of the mat. We're gonna peel the spine up off of the mat, one vertebra at a time into a bridge. And then slowly lower down, one bone at a time. Nice and slow articulation here. We're going to inhale, lift, lift, lift. And exhale, we lower down, down, down. So we're going nice and slow. So we get all the articulation. That way we're working all the muscles along our spine, squeezing the glutes, of course, squeezing the thighs, and slowly lower down, down, down. And lift up, up, up. As you come up, make sure the knees don't open out to the side. Keep them parallel, like ski tracks. And then lower down, down, down. Keep squeezing the glutes. And lift up, up, up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. Let the front of the hips open. And exhale, lower down, down, down. And hug the knees into the chest. And gently rock from side to side. And let's turn around facing the screen here on our side for some leg series. Okay, so we're lying down along the lengthways on our mat. Head can be down or propped up. Legs are in front of you. The other hand is in front for support. Lift the top leg. Turn that leg out from the hips and in. And turn it out and in. So this should feel good. It's almost like a massage for the hips. We're gaining more the range of motion for the internal and the external rotations. If this hurts, don't do it. In and out. Let's keep the leg turned out as much as we can. Let's lift the leg up and press it down. Lift up and press it down. We're using our own body weight here. Resist to lower, resist to lift, imagining we're moving through molasses. So we're feeling it all in the glutes, outer thighs, lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now let's draw a circle with the leg, size of a beach ball, forward, up, back, and down, making sure the upper body's completely still. Forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. Let's reverse the direction. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Keep reaching the toes away, really getting into the glutes here and the thighs. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Good. Let's bend the knees. Swing over to the other side. Okay, so we're along the back edge of the mat. Head is down or up, legs in front for support. Lift the top leg. Internally rotate the leg and externally rotate. Make sure that you're rotating from the hips, not just from the ankles like this. Entire leg rotates down and open and close and open and close and open. Keep the leg externally rotated. Let's lift the leg up and down. Resist, 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 and resist to lower like we're pressing down on a spring. And then resist to lift and resist to lower, making sure the top hip stays stacked right on top of the bottom here. What we don't want to happen is to open up like this. We want to stay forward. That way we're really targeting the glutes and the hips right here. And lift and press down and lift and press down and lift. Press down one more and lift and press it down. Let's draw a circle. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Keep drawing the navel in toward the spine. That will help to stabilize you. Upper body is completely still. Around, up, back, and down. If you feel yourself wobbling, no problem. Just draw the circle smaller, the size of a tennis ball here. We want stability over big motions here. And back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Good. Keep drawing the shoulders down. Chest is open. Nice, relaxed upper body. Good. Round and around and around and around. One more and around. And good. Let's turn over onto our stomach and push the hips back to our heels. Good work. Let's stretch out the glutes, stretch out the hips, reach the fingers forward. You worked really hard today. Breathing in, breathing out. And slowly roll the upper body up. And come back facing the front. Roll the shoulders back and back and back. And forward, forward, forward. And let's take one last deep breath in. Reach the arms up. And exhale all the way down. And you are all done. Fantastic job. I hope that you got a great workout. And if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to comment and send us a message. If you're watching this on replay, please feel free to comment replay, and we'll give you a shout out. So thank you for joining me. Be sure to check back in for all the other great things happening, all the other great instructors offering classes. So we'll see you soon.